So, I mean, we really want to clear the air. Like, are you single? Are you married? Are you engaged now? I mean, what's your status? Hello guys, my name is Dhruv Maniar and I am from Gulf Buzz. Today Team Gulf Buzz is interviewing someone really special. Thanks to the new Netflix show, this guy has got really popular. In fact, he got even more popular because he has a dedicated wardrobe for his god. Yes, ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls, you guessed it right. We are interviewing Pradhyuman Maloo from the new Netflix show Indian Matchmaking. Pradhyum, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on Gulf Buzz. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you, Dhruv, for having me. I am, at the moment, I feel there's so many emotions running in me. I'm like, wow, I never knew that I had so many emotions in me.
So first of all, I want to get this cleared. Is your name Pradhyum or Pradhyuman? Because your Instagram says Pradhyum and Netflix says Pradhyuman. So I'm just a bit confused.
Yeah, so on the birth certificate, it's Pradhyuman.
Okay.
But all my friends and like even family, for the ease of things, they call me Pradhyum.
So what would you like to, how do I address you?
As in what is comfortable for you.
Okay, then we'll go with Pradhyum. So first of all, this show has been a big success. Congratulations on that. And
thank you.
You actually become like an overnight sensation. I mean, how does that feel? Like, how does the importance and attention feel?
I think, as I said, the feeling itself is like, like it's very difficult to explain. It's exhilarating.
Okay.
It is, I would say, suddenly you feel that you're so much loved and there's so much of attention and people want to hear you, be a part of you, and it's brilliant. Like in all sense, like I'm like, wow, like I never knew that this is coming my way, and it was until now I'm very surprised, I would say,
to see you on camera because you look good as well. Especially the girls out there are definitely jealous. But yeah, it's been good. So first of all, like banging a Netflix show is like everybody's dream. And you did a reality show on Netflix, which really went viral. So how did this all happen?
How did this all happen? It is actually very funny the way, if I have to remember, it was in, I think so, December 2018, and we were just working, and my mom gets a call that she gets a call from Smriti Mundra. Okay. And Smriti Mundra is the executive producer of the show, and she's like, we recently found out that you're looking out for a guy. We are looking out for a guy.
Yeah.
And like your biodata, basically, like she told my mom that my biodata she had seen, and they are planning to do this show, and okay, would you be interested in to be a part of the show? And I was like, I never saw it coming, first of all.
Okay.
Initially I was like, yeah, it's a documentary. I think, I was always very inquisitive as a child, like everyone is. Like, how would it be in front of the camera? Like, how would it be to, actually look into the camera and look yourself on the TV when you're actually like finished with the show, right? So I was like always inquisitive. I was like, why not? Like, I make a lot of impulsive decisions and very decisions which, lead me to new experiences. And I was like, why not? Like, let's do this, yeah? Why not? And that's where it all started. And now we are over here, which is, it's taken another level of, I think so. My experience has become to another level, I would say.
So was the camera around you like 24/7? Were you nervous meeting girls? Because there is anyways a lot of pressure in the society, like to go and meet up girls. And now the whole world is watching you and you have a camera. So how did that feel?
Okay, gladly at that point of time, I did not think that the whole world is watching me.
Yeah.
Okay. So though that much of butterflies were less. But to answer your first question, I did have the camera at most of the, like if we had like a shooting period. So during the period, everything probably I was mic'd up and I had a camera with like around me always. And when you talk about butterflies, I'm just like a normal guy, okay? I am not very camera friendly in general in my life.
Okay.
And being in front of the camera was challenging, and I had my own set of butterflies that time. And but when you're meeting a girl on camera, oh my god, that's something which I would say that it's another level of butterflies.
Okay. Now, I mean, a lot of people have been talking about this, and we really want to know, like, it's been said on camera, like it's been shown that you've rejected like 100+ girls. Was it a build up, or is that true?
Okay, I'm so glad you asked me this question, and I would want to like throw some light on
Yeah.
how a little bit of matchmaking works. Like like I don't know if they've shown this process, but I want to like just tell the audience that how does it work. So you get proposals in a PDF format, in a picture format, okay, casually. Like
Yeah.
any matchmaker would send you like 5 to 10 proposals at one time. Okay, it is it is to screen your interest.
Okay.
Okay, so they screen your interest, and once you say that, okay, I am interested in this proposal, okay, then you go and then you do more research. You find out about the family, you find out about the compatibility, and other there are like
Yeah.
100 parameters for different people. So you find out all of these things, and after that the numbers are exchanged, and after that you actually have a meeting.
True.
Like it's a process. it's
Yeah.
it's it's very similar to how our hiring process is, right?
True.
So I have received 150 proposals. Let
Okay.
me just make it very clearly. And out of that, I have shown interest in 5 to 10 proposals. Okay. In that, a few of them I've gone and met, and a few
Yeah.
of them you could not meet because of different reasons. Everyone
True.
has preferences, right?
Yeah.
So, in genuinity, I have only received 150 proposals.
Okay.
It is actually very similar to how a dating app is, right?
True.
Like when we are on a dating app, okay, we have so many profiles, but when we say a no, it does not mean you're
True.
rejecting the person. You're
True.
just not
True.
showing interest on the profile, right?
Which is fair enough.
On a
Yeah.
simple line. So yeah, and but how things can be misunderstood and are sometimes misunderstood. I just say it's the classic case over here.
Yeah, but so it's good. I mean, yeah, you got 150, but you like scrutinized and you saw which is working for you, and
Yeah,
that's the way it works. But it was like, yeah, we thought you like rejected like 150, like go away. That's why we wanted to
come
ask,
on.
like. That's why we wanted to ask. But it's good. It's cleared and it's there.
Yes, thank you so much for asking me this
No.
question.
So now we're going to talk about a person who's as famous as you on the show, and it's everybody who we like is Asima auntie. Uh, she's like, we've all seen the memes and the craziness around it. So what do
Yeah.
you think about her? Is she the same in real, or is she different on camera?
Okay, so before I'm going to talk about before the camera and after the camera,
Okay.
right? So Seema auntie was actually Seema auntie. Like she used to come at a house. We used to just sit, like we used to talk about life. We used to talk about how am I going to like what am I doing in life and things like that, like a general conversation.
Yeah.
And after the show, it's been I've seen her in a completely different light now.
Okay.
I feel like I can completely see her as always matchmaking, always thinking about like I'm going to fit this one with this one, this one with this one. That thought never used to exist that much before, but
Okay.
now, yeah, definitely I'm like I can't see the same person in the same light. It's been over
Right.
that.
So the two girls that you met were Snehal and Roshali. Okay.
Yes.
And what made you finally meet them, like, apart from the pictures?
No, apart from the pictures, it was definitely something that I thought there is. So I have this belief that if I see that there is a probable chance of the meeting happen successfully, I
Yeah.
would want to give it a shot because before also a lot of people have told me that again pictures might be different and in real life people might be different, but it happens to the most of us, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That we meet the person on paper, okay, and you think that okay it's going to work out, but when you go and see that vibe is the most important thing that we all are looking out for. And it just happens that sometimes you connect in the first go and sometimes you're like in the first go you're like no it's not working,
True.
and sometimes it happens later also. So I just thought that on paper it looked good and I wanted to just check it out. Like,
Yeah.
as a second verification that can I take it further.
So Netflix here left all of us with a cliffhanger with Roshali. I mean, you guys, it looked like you guys went along very well in your first date, and you got your chemistry was matching. You guys looked good together. So I mean, we really want to clear the air. Like, are you single? Are you married? Are you engaged now? I mean, what's your status?
So I am single right now.
Ladies, you
But
heard it. Okay.
but Roshali and me are friends,
Okay.
and the reason it did not work out between us is that we were at a stage in life where we had different paths to follow. Like, we decided that we want to follow different paths, and we respected that, and we moved ahead, and very amicably, and till now that is the reason that we are on very good talking terms.
So, okay, Pradhyuman, if there is something more interesting apart from your God's wardrobe, was the cooking culinary skills that you have. I mean, amuse bush. I'm sure a lot of people have not even heard it. I myself have not heard about it. I mean, where did it come from? I mean, from how long have you been cooking? I mean, how long has it been interesting for you?
Dhruv, I'll tell you really the inception of the whole incident of how this all cooking happened.
Okay.
It was once at like we had like a family time, and I was sitting with my sister, and she was like, you know what, I'm going to challenge you that you cook. You are going to cook tomorrow's menu, and I want to see how it's going to be like. And it's a challenge. I was like, okay. And like, things just started getting like a little how it happens between brothers and sisters. Like, okay, let me show it to you. Let me show it to you on your face that how good I am. And then I remember the whole night I was studying about gastronomy. I was studying about like different foods. I was studying about like how to actually understand ingredients. And yeah, in the morning I woke up and I'm all prepared, and I'm like doing random things in the kitchen, and I'm like, okay. And we did have a good menu, and I was like, yes. At the end of it, I was like, yes, this is what I did, and I was so happy with it. And post that, we have these face-offs that we call nowadays.
Okay.
That my sister and me, and it's morely like a family affair, like out of everything that the family's there together, and then we'll have like a face-off just to. It's an amazing bonding time for us, I would say.
True. So do you have like dal chawal every day, or you have like cocktails and mocktails and like gastronomy flowing every night?
I have paneer every day, man.
You have paneer every day?
I have paneer every day. That's the only source of protein for me.
Oh yeah, correct.
Yes.
So do you expect your future wife to also cook like this, or are you going to feed her?
I would love to feed her, but there is no compulsion. If she enjoys cooking, like, it's cool. We can cook together. If she does not enjoy cooking, I hope she enjoys eating.
I think then this also has to be noted for all the girls there, that whoever is getting married to Pradhyum is going to be in a treat for food.
I hope so.
Okay, Pradhyum. Now we'll move to the next segment where I'm going to like send you a set of memes about you. Okay. You need to let us know if they've reached up to you. Like, have you seen them before? And what are your thoughts on it? Like, what was your reaction when you saw it? All right. I'll send it to you right now. So your first meme I'm sending you right now is this one.
Wow, I did not see this one. It's funny. Come on. I don't know, somehow the doorknob has become so famous. It was just like, I was like, wow. And for me, it's just a creative way of, putting like how do we have a side photograph, like, a table photo. I was like, why can't we just do it on the doorknob? Like, it's just a creative
it's unique. Nobody's seen it before.
Well, I can clearly see how it has been trending all across. It's been hilarious.
Your next meme is again here. I've sent you. I'm sure. I think you must have seen this, but yeah. This happened.
This happens with, come on, anyone who's doing like a
Cooking.
aesthetic presentation, come on.
But
Like,
have you
tell me how many times it's happened in a restaurant, like you go to a fancy restaurant and then they give you so much of a dish. And you're like, seriously? Like, that's all
that's
he's going to
all.
serve us?
So what do you think about
Yeah,
this? I mean, did you see this coming?
I feel this is reality sometimes.
I agree. And this has, I mean, this I got this one which I'm sending from a, like, you know, like it came on my personal WhatsApp and it came on like Instagram. I don't know what you feel about it.
Yeah, man. Like, this is, I don't know. How do I say this?
Has it reached the, has this one?
Reality.
Hmm?
Like, it is so difficult to, get over that small talk phase. I
Yeah,
don't know. I think, yeah, it's kind of a little bit of reality as well that, you have so much of butterflies in your stomach, and then your thinking capacity reduces so much. But it's like, once you get comfortable, then obviously you can do easy
I
talking.
agree.
But
Yeah.
yeah, before that, yeah, it's always like this small
It's
talking.
always like this. Okay, so now we'll move forward to our last segment of the show. Okay. Now, Seema auntie has given her try. So now I'm going to give a try, and we would like to find you a girl. All right. Uh,
Are you gonna comments after that as well?
we don't know. And Seema auntie had a lot of choices. My choices are very limited. So I mean, I'm going more. I'm narrowing down your options even more. All right. So there are 4 questions. It's this or that. You have to choose either one. All right. We start.
Let's go.
Okay. So do you prefer short hair or long hair?
Long day.
Do you want someone above 5'3" or below 5'3"?
Above 5'3".
Traditional clothing or hip modern?
Both.
No, you need to select one.
Well, both the things look good in their own places, but
Yeah,
hip modern
hip modern.
in general. Comfortable clothing more than anything else.
Okay. And enjoying your food or cooking with you? This is the last one. Cooking with you.
Cooking with anytime.
Okay, girls, you heard what Pradhyum wants. So drop your comments below, and if you match everything, let's see if we can hook you up with this hottie right here. Great. And so thank you so much, Pradhyum, for coming on Gulf Buzz and giving your time to speak to us. It was a pleasure having you.
Same here.
Thank you.